Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Mets Jets D podcast. You guys can follow me at Darian Evans Reigns.blogspot.com and on Twitter at Jets 908. We're back for week 6. I want to apologize for week 5. My picks were so-so. They were so-so. I had one horrible pick, Ben Roethlisberger. Devontae Parker got injured in the first quarter. You can't control that. McCaffrey had an okay day, but I was right about Austin Seferian-Jenkins. This week I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna give you two stacks, and then I'm gonna give you my two running backs and my tight end that I like this week. So you're gonna get a little bit more picks that should hit for this week. So let's get into it. My first choice, I was mulling this over during the whole week about Breeze. He's in an awesome spot. I just don't know who to pair him with currently because Willie Snead is back, but if you read reports, he's going to be eased in, and that was going to be like my main stack, Breeze to Snead, because Michael Thomas is going to be facing shadow coverage against Darius Slay, who's an elite cornerback. He just doesn't get respect. Last year, when Darius Slay met up with Michael Thomas, he held him for 4 catches for 42 yards. So I'm not gonna test that. So what I would advise for you Breeze guys is to run Breeze naked because he spreads the ball way too much. It could be Mark Ingram, who I love. It could be Kamara. It could be Michael Thomas. It could be a Ted Ginn game. It could be Snead in one of his few spots, few snaps to get a reception and get a touchdown. It could be Kobe Fleener. I'm not I'm not touching that. I would just go naked Breeze. But to get into my two favorite stacks, first I want to start off with is the Redskins, and that's a Kirk Cousins stack. Kirk Cousins is in a great matchup this week against the 49ers, who are 25th in DVOA against quarterbacks. That's from DK. And if you go, I use Roto Grinders as well, just to check up on stats. And right now it's saying right here, if you see Redskins offense, the matchup is the San Francisco 49ers. And the San Francisco 49ers pass defense is the 26th worst, which means it's great for Kirk Cousins. All right. So I want to pair Kirk Cousins with his top option, Terrell Pryor. The reason why I want to choose Terrell Pryor is because 49ers have a history throughout this whole season between week 1 through 5 of giving up stellar performances. T.Y. Hilton had 7 catches, 177 yards. Robert Woods, the number 2 option on the Rams, had 6 catches, 108 yards. Sammy Watkins had 6 catches, 106 yards, and 2 TDs. Jerron Brown had 8 catches and 105 yards. All these guys are guys that stretch the field, go down, and get the ball. And Terrell Pryor is a huge target, and he runs 80% of the snaps for the Washington Redskins, and he's the main guy. So I would choose Terrell Pryor, and then I would pair him. I want to do a double stack because there's been huge reports about Crowder finally getting some love, and he's no scrub, and I'm surprised he doesn't even have a touchdown yet this year, and he's dirt cheap, 4K. So I want to choose Terrell Pryor, pair him with Jameson Crowder in your cousin stack. I think this will be a great option for week 6. Very contrarian with people going to Deshaun Watson, Breeze. It's a lot of chalk plays. Just those two to name right now. My next stack I want to choose is Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers has been very consistent this year. Besides one bad performance against a stout KC defense, he's been very good. Been very good. The main reason why I'm choosing Phillip Rivers against this horrible Oakland defense is because they are missing 2 of their corners. One is already One is already out. They're missing. This is one more that's questionable. They got Gary Conley and David Anderson. So if the other one is out, this one is a smash spot. It's a definite that Rivers is going to throw the ball all over this Oakland team. I'm gonna refer right back to Roto Grinders. As you can see, the Chargers right here against Oakland, and they are 30th ranked against the pass. So, and you're missing top two corners. Like I can't make this up. This sets up perfectly for the stack Rivers with Keenan Allen, who is a PPR monster, and especially in DraftKings, he should go off. Look, if you see the targets, he has 10, 9, 11, and 12. If he hits on all of those targets, this his game is going to be crazy. He's just missing TDs. So I expect double-digit targets, probably double-digit catches for Keenan Allen, and hopefully a touchdown in this game. To run this back, because I think this game will be a shootout between the Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. The disrespect has gone too far with this man. Amari Cooper, questionable. He's fine. He's practiced fully yesterday. He's going to play. Amari Cooper is a two-time Pro Bowl wide receiver, and he is 5K. That makes no sense. I understand there's so many haters, people come out of nowhere that saying he sucks. The man he's 22 years old and he has some drop problems and he doesn't get as many touchdowns. But the fact of the matter is that he is a young talent, very talented wide receiver. In his first two seasons, he's had 72 catches, 1,070 yards, and 6 TDs. And then last season, in his sophomore year, he had 83 receptions, 1,153 yards, and 5 TDs. There's only been two other wide receivers that ever do this in history to have over 70 plus catches and 1,000 yards in a season. And Amari Cooper is one of them. And he's 5,000. This makes too much sense. It adds up. People want to go back to Crabtree. That's fine. He's a great touchdown machine, but Casey Hayward's going to be shadowing him. And show you more proof about Cooper in this matchup. When he faces the San Diego Chargers, he has a great history against him. Last year, his first year, he had right here 5 catches, 133 yards, and a touchdown. Then the first matchup of last season, he had 6 catches, 138 yards, and a touchdown. Both of these games were the first meeting of these two teams. So Amari Cooper usually takes advantage of his in-division matchup with the Chargers, and he goes off. So he hasn't yet this year. He's going to be low owned, and I'm willing to take a shot on an elite wide receiver at 5K. This man, as you can see, week 1 and week 2, 7,200 and 8,100, and you're getting a $3,100 decrease. I can't say no to that. It's just too cheap. And to pair him with a Julio Jones or a Keenan Allen or an Antonio Brown would be great in your lineups. After those two stacks, I'm going to hit the running backs, and I'm going to talk about someone who's obvious, who I've been waiting to use in the Sunday main slate, which is Kareem Hunt, who has dominated in his rookie year. He's going against a bad run defense in the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Kareem Hunt should see tons and tons of work in this offense. He's averaged over 100 scrimmage yards in every single game. He gets carries over 15 plus in every game. He gets receiving yards and he gets all the work. Besides being vultured last week by Shakandrick West, with Shakandrick West had 2 touchdowns in the red zone, which was a fluke. Kareem Hunt is in a great bounce back spot. So I love Kareem Hunt. I might have him 100% in all of my lineups because it's going to be a guarantee. As you saw last week, Leonard Fournette ran wild on this team. Let's see. Fournette had, wow, 28 181 yards, 2 touchdowns for 34.4 DK points. Uh, Kareem Hunt is just as good. Andy Reid knows how to use his running backs, and he uses them and he features them. So he's going to get the ball constantly. Uh, I love Kareem Hunt. My second running back is going to be Buck Allen, or on DK is Javaris Allen. He is in a great matchup in Week 6 against the Chicago Bears. If you guys watched the Monday night game, you saw Jerick McKinnon destroy this very same Chicago Bear run D, and he's just a lonely backup who's been struggling to get touches for the past 4 years. We've been waiting on McKinnon for like forever, and he just came out of nowhere and took over that backfield from Latavius Murray. Javaris Allen provides those same attributes as Jerick McKinnon. He runs the ball, he can catch. As you can see, game log. With Terrence West injury, Buck Allen has a great opportunity, and with Terrence West in the lineup, he still was able to produce. So now with Terrence West out and Alex Collins with fumble problems, Javaris Allen is set up in a great matchup. Who should be low owned because everyone else is going to be on Jerick McKinnon. As I just said, they're going to be on Fournette, Gurley. It's tons of running back is stacked. And I'm not really worried about ownership that much because this week there's so many great options. So it's going to be spread. It's just going to be who do you like? Who do you really love and who's really set up in the best matchups and who you can fit in this 50K salary to get the best possible score. All right. So those are my 2 running backs, Kareem Hunt, Buck Allen. And for tight end, it's really hard to dissect. I'm gonna just keep it simple and go with Gronkowski because I'm a Jets fan, and I've seen year after year when we face the Patriots and Gronkowski is healthy, we cannot guard him. We can't. This is the best tight end in the league when he's healthy, and it's a mismatch. So Jamal Adams, I love you. Marcus May, I love you. Our 2 safeties, but you're gonna get destroyed by Gronkowski. It's just obvious. Last week, David Njoku, the rookie tight end from the Browns, got a touchdown on Jamal Adams. What do you think Gronkowski's going to do? All right. So those are my picks. Let me relay them back to you. That's going to be the Cousins stack with Terrell Pryor and Jamison Crowder. That's going to be the River stack with Keenan Allen, and you run that back with Amari Cooper. My 2 running backs are Kareem Hunt, Buck Allen, and my tight end of the week is Gronkowski. Just to keep it simple, everyone's gonna try to pay down and go cheap. Just put in Gronkowski, trust me. And then hopefully we'll get to this money this week. This is gonna be a bounce back week. So far I'm 1-1. I want to get back to 2-1, and I want to say good luck to everybody. I'm gonna try to write this article tonight. I'm sorry I didn't post it last week. And just look forward to that. I'll have it on my Twitter and on my blog tonight. It should be up. So let me just tell you those links. Twitter, it's MetsNetsJets908, And my blog is DarianEvans-Reigns.blogspot.com. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to continue to do this on a weekly basis and try to continue to give you good picks. And good luck.